What is going on, YouTube? It is your friendly neighborhood Galaxy here, and this is the second part of the Super Monday Night Combat beta first impressions commentary overview thing. And I don't know what I was trying to do there. I think I was trying to buy Regenitol even though I had max health. Wow, that's stupid and idiotic. I probably should have got that out. But anyway, the last part was an overview of the differences mainly between MNC and Super MNC, and this part is going to mainly focus on my first impressions of the game. Now, when I first played this game, I was raging, disappointed, angry, whatever you want to say, because I went in expecting something like Monday Night Combat, and that is what I didn't get. And Monday Night Combat is if it's not my favorite online game of all time, it is my second, right behind Call of Duty 4 in terms of competitive online. I absolutely love the original Monday Night Combat. It was an amazing game. And so when this wasn't like it at all, I was very disheartened, really, to put it. Can't really put it any other way. So, yeah, my initial impressions were really poor because I was, just annoyed that this wasn't Monday Night Combat. Voice crack, of course. But then, the more I played it, the more I kind of got used to it and the new mechanics and how it worked, and I kind of like it now. Like, it's certainly far worse than, the original Monday Night Combat on, and I like it, like, I like it, but it's not like this is going to be my new online game. I'm, right now this year, there's all this new, the new and improved Halo Reach now that 343 has taken over, Gears of War 3, Battlefield 3, and Modern Warfare 3 to play, and this really isn't going to be like my main game, though it is free to play, so, it might be something that I'll pop on every now and then, just, play for a little bit, but certainly I'm not going to be playing this for any extended amount of time. I'm not going to be, maining it like I did with the original Monday Night Combat on Xbox. So that's that, but, again, it is free to play, so when it does come out, do download it. It's worth a look, worth probably putting in, say, 3 hours before you decide, because that's what I did before I kind of started to like it a little bit more. So, put in 3 hours, download it. You might like it a lot, you might not. Generally speaking, from the opinions of other people that I have talked to who have played this, less than me, but still have played it, it's the same opinion, oh, this isn't like MNC, this is annoying, I'm disappointed, it's not that good, it's bad, whatever, because it's not a shooter. You have to play focusing on bot killing and everything, which, that it's really a harder jump than you think it would be, because on the surface this looks just like MNC, and even in this video, watching it, it looks just like MNC, but when you actually play it, it is a whole nother world. So, I guess I'll just go into a couple other things. Juice, I don't like the new Juice, the offense only. I mean, the lack of a defense buff, I think, kind of hurts it a little, because you can't, go Rambo, which is what they're trying to do, but I think there should be some type of defensive buff, because, you're kind of still pretty weak with Juice. You can't really accomplish nearly as much as you should with it. So, probably add a defense buff, or at least add in the instant health regeneration again. This way, I call it panic juice remains. It's where, you're about to die, you just pop juice if you have it. That's one thing I always did in the original MNC, because I really didn't like to die in that game at all. So I would always keep a juice safe. This way, if I'm about to die for something, you just pop it, regenerate, and you could either run away or kill your assailant. But in this game, you can't do that, so I think that they should do that. Turrets. I could see, why you can't upgrade and build turrets anymore, which I do get because of this whole new RTS, or not RTS, tower defense, like, vibe they're going for. But though I feel like you should be able to do something with turrets, because you really can't right now. Like, maybe you should have the ability to, I don't know, overheal them again, though maybe only to like 50%. But then that would, I don't know, but you really can't interact with turrets right now, and that's bugging me. There's really not much you can spend your money on. You can only spend it on map things like the Ejector and the Annihilator, Regenitol, and bots. You know, or maybe add in different type of bot dispensers like they did in, shoot, what's it called? The Monday Night Combat map, the one with Chicky Cantor from the original MNC PC exclusive. You know, where you could buy different types of bots. I think they should probably add something like that, and just more things to spend your money on when you're in the game, because, you know, I kind of stockpile, like, what, $5,000 in this game? It's not that, I mean, that's a lot of money that's not being used on anything, because there's really not much you can spend it on. So that's that. Support needs a buff. I think I went over this in my last commentary, though I'm not sure. Combat Girl really outclasses support, because there's really no way for support to get money, because the hurt heal gun and the shotgun, which are the support's weapons, have, you know, very little range, so you can't, you know, tap bots. This way you get money from them, so you level up very slowly. And your fire base, you know, while it is stronger than the combat kitties, it's also way slower. And this is kind of, that was an example of my panic juice from the original MNC. At least it scared the person off, but, you know, I really didn't get to accomplish much with that. So, yeah, so support needs a buff. I can't really say much about the other classes because I've only played as Assault, Support, Combat Girl, and Tank. Tank was a monster. I love the new Tank Shield ability. That's really cool. Assault, I think, needs a little bit of a buff against bots because it's really not that good for bot killing. And, you know, you can tap it, but, you know, it's an Assault. It should be better at killing bots, in my opinion. That could just be me, though. Let's see. Oh, yes. With the Combat Girl and Support, they have these abilities which, you know, buffs turrets around them temporarily. I think it needs to last longer. It really doesn't last that long. And it's very situational, and in my opinion, isn't really worth upgrading until you have nothing else to really upgrade. So, you know, yeah. So that's really it for my impressions and any fixes I could think of with my small amount of time that I've gotten from playing this game. Only, again, about 3 hours. I'm not a pro at this. So, Combat Girl, because that's who I'm playing as. I guess this will continue as a normal commentary for the remainder of this part and all of next part. Just a quick overview of Combat Girl. Her hurt heal gun is unlike the supports, which heals one targets with a full 360-degree heal. Combat Girl can heal multiple targets within her 180-degree range. Her secondary is some type of machine gun, good for putting shots on target and damaging bots. It's not the worst at bot killing, but not really the best. It's kind of just there. It gets pretty decent once you upgrade it. Her special abilities are the Kamehameha Blast, which is absolutely amazing because, you know, things like where you know, bots walk in a straight line, so you can line up, you know, 6 spots in a row and just unleash it. Plus, also, it does a hefty chunk of damage to turrets, like you can see there. It's just a great all-around skill for holding down lanes. Again, Combat Kitties, another great skill for holding down lanes, especially when you amass it for them and can upgrade, you know, upgrade it fully and can amass 4 in one location, because you can hold down areas between the Combat Kitties and your Kamehameha Blast pretty much single-handedly, which you kind of see me doing in this part and next part. And her last skill is a, you know, a turret buff, which I already went over. Needs to probably last a bit longer. So this part's kind of wrapping up. Pretty much all I do is just buy some bots, and yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this part. See you next episode, and Galaxy out.